to take in the suffering, bound by a dream. Can you imagine living in a place we're waking every day? Didn't feel like we're caged and have been condemned by the very breath we
Nothing's gonna happen, let's just cross that line. I can see you watching me, wondering how you're gonna make your move. But darling, I'm already yours, there's nothing fancy that you gotta do. I just want you to kiss me, baby, all night long, darling. It could be our secret, we don't have to tell no one. I want your hands all over me, oh, it'll feel so right. Oh, love me like we've only got tonight.
Well, let's sneak out the back. No one's gonna see us leave. I'll place my hand on the small of your back and I'll take a lead.
Just want you to kiss me, baby, all night long, darling.
It could be our secret, we don't have to tell no one.
I want your hands all over me, oh, it'll feel so right. Oh, love me like we've only got tonight. I'll get the red wine.
Hey, I'll bring the music.
It kinda feels like
awesome.
Today is just cursed.
Everyone, it's Thursday afternoon.
I'm just saying, this is fucking cursed.
We're here with my man Dodo and my boy Stormbreaker. We are going to have a wild weekend. We are going to have a wild night.
This is already cursed before it even
How is everyone? How's everyone's day?
Exactly, Kathy. This is already cursed beyond all belief.
Yeah,
and I thought I was the one who fucked up intros, but here we go.
Look, it's been a weird day. It's been a weird day.
Look, we don't question it, Kathy. We're just gonna let it slide this one time. All right, we're gonna let it slide just for just for today.
Godzilla's gone. Godzilla has left the chat.
Just for today, we're letting it slide. All right, like it's the weather. Let's just go with that. It's the weather. The weather today it's fucked everyone's brains.
I was trying to do my mustache.
But hey, here we are with Diamond Dog Stormbreaker. How you doing?
I'm slowly dying, but not from COVID. It's more from the absolute laugh fest that was just happening for the last 5 minutes before this stream kicked off.
We're not going to talk about what happens off stream because it's just too chaotic right now. And
it is.
I honestly think right now, Zuggy can't even talk right now. Look at him. He's the
Harry's onto it. At least his head isn't all split open now.
Oh.
Right?
Yep, I agree with Harry. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, Bandage Cartel.
Bandage Cartel.
I just blurred my camera somehow. Fuck's sake.
How did you do that?
It's good.
It's got an autofocus.
Oh wow!
All right, look, I'm going to do my best here to direct the stream while this maniac does whatever. So last night was, of course, Hardcore Speedball Season 2, Round 2. It had Insidious, Aussie Elite, and Yakuza. I'm pretty sure Stormbreaker, you did tune in, didn't you?
I did, yes, yeah. It was a lot of fun to watch, actually. Absolutely enjoyed it.
Who did you predict going in through to that night before, the end of the night? What was your predictions?
Look, honestly,
so much time.
Insidious coming off runners-ups in Season 1. They were a very strong team, no matter what field they step on. Aussie Elite, not having played there before, I knew it was going to be a tough battle between them and Yakuza, but my God, did they absolutely come out and send it. Wow. It was awesome.
No penalties. No penalties.
No penalties, yeah.
No penalties.
It is actually a shock for a team to first step on and not get a penalty for their first run. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think there was actually any penalties really thrown last night.
No, you and I still hold that special penalty, don't we, Dodo?
One penalty.
I'm not going to talk about that one penalty because...
Well, actually, Kathy did... Kathy informed me of someone else who's done it, but they don't get mentioned, apparently.
It was one of the Wreck-It Crew boys, wasn't it?
Hang on a minute. Hang on a fucking minute.
Sorry,
Kathy.
How did they get away with it, but I'm the one who's stuck with the fuck...
Me too.
It's literally referred to as the Dodo penalty, by the way.
Now it's the Stormbreaker penalty.
Good, it can stop tarnishing my name. It can tarnish someone else's for a while.
No, but honestly, yeah, last night was awesome. I always love tuning in every week to Hardcore. It's absolutely awesome comp that Toby and Kathy out there run. And the refs as well, they're all awesome. Decoy... Yeah, he's all right, I guess. But he's doing a good job out there, and they run a good show. Absolutely love their comp.
Okay, there was one penalty. I've just been informed. AE got an early break penalty in match 2, game 3.
Yep. Yakuza got one penalty, no hit call.
I know. I think that was the trade one.
Insidious got 4 penalties: no hit call, no shoulder, no hit.
Okay, look, I will admit I did disappear for about 5-10 minutes. I did miss 2 games, so I did not know about the Insidious ones. My apologies. I know about the Yakuza one because I literally watched that happen. I was like, hang on a minute. And I didn't know about the AE one, so...
Yeah.
I am now up to scratch. I I was on the assumption that there was no penalties at all.
Yeah, I haven't gone back and rewatched the stream yet. I probably will at some point. I think there was a little bit I missed there, but yeah, I'll probably go back and rewatch it again.
I rewatched the ending this morning after, because I got to work early last night. Somehow got there really early, so I was just sitting in my car watching Hardcore. It was great, and then I finally walked into work, and Dad's like, "Oh, you've only got 20-something dozen hot cross buns left to do." Yay! So I missed the end last night, so I had to rewatch it this morning. So really amazing games last night. Insidious, as you said, they're runners up from last season. They're out for the win this season, I believe, and
yeah,
I think they showed it last night. So
they were playing with a couple of juniors last night too. The Hennis brothers, they used to be part of Diamond Dogs as well, and Sean's son Cohen and Az's daughter Kira were playing last night, and man, they've got some skill. Those kids, they really do. Yeah, they're gonna go places in this sport for sure.
Start them young.
Mm-hmm. Start them young. That's it. And this is what I'm loving about Hardcore is we've seen again and again and again now teams running parents with kids. It's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. So keep it up, everyone.
Good for the sport. Keeps it going.
Yeah.
Eventually, I would love to see like clinics for kids, like they do with paintball. I would love to see that eventually.
I think I saw a team doing that up. I got invited to something on Facebook from someone only about a month ago about doing clinics for kids, but I can't remember who it was.
But yeah, like the one thing I still see kids do the most is double knee sled, and that needs to stop, please. Please don't break their knees early, please, for the love of God. Come on.
Don't mention that around Matt from Upgang. He'll have your head.
No double knee slide.
No double knees.
Joe, man, you absolutely killed it, you psycho.
Yeah, he did.
I was watching you last night, bro. Like every time I see you, God damn.
The confidence on him moving to that Dorito. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
This is shaping up to be a very competitive season.
Uh-huh. Who have we got next week?
Next week we've got Hell Face Off, Fresh Ops, and Midnight Kendo.
Oh, that'll be an interesting week. Fresh Ops' first time to Hardcore?
First or second? I can't actually remember, to be honest.
I feel like it's second, maybe even third.
Kathy, can you confirm this, please?
Yes, please, Kathy.
You are here, so you can now answer this question for us.
Oh, it's Fresh Ops' first time. Okay.
Oh
wow, okay.
Yeah.
I swear I've seen him before, but you know what? Doesn't matter.
There's been so many teams go through Hardcore. It's hard to keep up these days.
Yeah.
DD will definitely be back next season. Absolutely, they want to go back and want to give it another crack.
Just don't get eliminated first round.
But I got to say though, like,
I'm sorry, that was toxic. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Those guys proved though, Dale's on the stream going, "Oh, they're without Sean, they're without their captain. They don't need me." Look at them last week. Like going up against two grand finalists, they absolutely killed it for what they were up against. I was proud. The whole team was. Like, we were all cheering them on from our group chat. It was great. It was awesome.
That's the shit I like to hear. That's the shit I love to hear.
Yeah, it was awesome to see.
But yeah, this is a very stacked season, so it is rough that they got annihilated in the first round. But I mean, again, look at who they're up against. Look at all the teams competing in this season. This is like the craziest season I think I've seen so far.
Yeah, because then who's after round 3? It's Ghost, RPM, and who was the other one?
Let me just.
Was it Wreck-It Crew?
Look, I'm a cheat sheet it and try and find it real quickly.
I've got it right here. So it's
thank you.
Headhunters, RPM Titans, and Ghosts.
Okay, so they've got a finalist team, a semi or a finalist team. I can't remember which one it was.
Headhunters have been to a final, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
My brain just not working right now.
Neither is mine.
So forgive me. But yeah. Oh, this will be another. Again,
I'm not going to say it to my boys in Headhunters. You know what I want, but I'm not going to say it because last
You're
time
cursed.
I'm cursed.
Because you're cursed, right?
Just send it, boys. That's all I'll say.
See, you said that now they're not going to send in full flat on their ass.
Nah, bullshit. Ash is going to send it like a madman. He always does. So Cam.
And I'm pretty sure there's a Gravediggers player playing for Headhunters at round 4, isn't there?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, actually.
Heard rumours. Alan, can you confirm?
Big if true.
Yeah,
Or don't confirm, keep us in suspense.
Yeah, keep us in suspense either way.
I feel like you need to keep the suspense. If you just tell people, then like there goes the surprise.
Alan. He's just like me. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was
Alan.
Alan, Steve.
Steve. Alan.
Yeah, what John just said on the chat, Ghost did pretty well for their first time too.
They did indeed. I think a lot of one thing that surprised me, a lot of first time teams to hardcore who do well. Like I'm not gonna lie, I expect a lot of first timers to just fall flat in their ass.
Yeah.
Like I won't mince words on it, but the ones that like do really well, like have my full undivided attention.
Yeah.
So okay, bye Godzilla. Fuck it.
The cat's
yeah, I mean, I think that's what we're all sort of expecting from Aussie Elite last night. You know, they're an amazing team. It's Aussie Elite, you know, but Hardcore's its own beast, and I think we were all expecting them to have a bit of a rough start, and they didn't. They all came out and played hard. So
came out swinging.
I think they lost like only one game.
They came away with 2 points last
night. 2 match points, yeah.
Yakuza with 1 and Insidious with 3.
Yeah.
So,
there you go. There you go.
And who was it that got the kahunas last night?
Yakuza, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, against Insidious.
Against Insidious, yeah. I remember there was a lead.
It was like the second last game or last game.
Yeah, it was near the end.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I don't really see that happen every day.
On that field, though, like if you do have someone locked down in that castle and you time it exactly right, like Riddick did, like it is 100% possible to do. Same with the new SSA field as well. Like that is kahuna heavy, that field. Both of them are.
It literally requires just communication and teamwork. If you do it right, you win it. You just get it every time. And that's one thing I've noticed. Teams that they communicate that they're going to do it just know exactly what to do.
Yeah, 100%.
If you don't go in with a plan on, like if you don't plan on doing it and you try to do it, you fuck up.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not really worth it. I don't see the risk in it, honestly. I don't just win the game. Just win it.
Yeah, that's it.
But those who do it, like, good on them. So
Riddick was on fire last night. He was on fire. I made a joke because Ryan, one of the guys on my team, jumped the barrier last week, and Riddick was like, "Yep, noted." And I think someone said it in the chat last night, but I said, "Yeah, I hope he bought his stepladder." There's a running joke about it.
Oh lordy!
Oh yeah, Ryan's just come in and gone. How does it go, Sean? Yes, I'm going. He's referring to a game from the weekend at SSA.
Yeah.
He thought we had the whole team wiped, but he didn't realise there was a player left still behind the pillar. So he's gone for the flag grab, and I've just gone, "Go Ryan, go!" He's like, "Yes, Sean, I'm going." He's literally walking up to the breakout wall. Then he finally sees the player that I'm locking down behind this pillar, and he just runs. Still got the kahunas though.
He got it.
It worked.
He got it.
It's like
I was almost going to say he did a dodo, but
motherfucker.
I knew he was going to bring that up.
Motherfucker.
It's clear. Bring it up. It's clear. Bring it up.
This motherfucker right here. I'm never going to let that down. I swear to God.
Dude,
you make one mistake. One mistake. It'll live to be forever.
It was just so funny. because of how much it threw the whole team off. Because you're like, clear,
Oh.
clear, clear, and then all of us are like standing up
Okay.
and just sort of walking out of cover. Next minute, we're all just getting smacked. Like,
Can you blame me, though? Honestly, like, the field was empty.
I've done that too. I'm not going to lie. I've done that too, but it was at training.
I've learned from that mistake, though, so you can shush you.
We've all done something, though, that we'll all be known for. That's the problem.
I think all the teams learnt very quickly that day to check the chevrons. I think everyone for the rest of the day after that, like last year, you could watch them from the sidelines and everyone was like going up and sweeping all the way around the back chevrons and like, yeah, clear. Like, before that, everyone was just like, yeah, clear. It was just that we were the ones that got
no one
caught
was
by it.
using it. That was the point. Like, that was the thing. No one was using it at all, and it was just an assumption at that point. I'm just like, oh yeah, he's dead. There's no one there. No one at all. Fucking hell. But yeah, next Wednesday, stack lineup, followed by Pro Div.
Yes.
That's
and Div 3. And Div 3.
And Div 3.
Yeah.
Div 3 Saturday. So it's another big weekend for everybody playing, and it's a bit fucked, but you know how it goes.
Well, we've had a couple of teams drop out of Div 3. I think who was it?
That's the first I've heard of it, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Creatures and Soldiers, I think, have dropped out of Div 3.
Oh, yay.
Which sucks a little. Sucks, but
yeah.
Teams have their own, internal issues and stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes it can't be held. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, my guys are still going to go out there and send it either way. I mean, RPM is going nuts in that division as well. They're definitely going to be a team to watch. I mean, 1850 points first round. Insane for them. Yeah, and they were good. They were good contenders in preseason last year too.
It's interesting to see what happens with Pro Div because Damage A completely pulled out.
Yeah,
leaves a bit of a void.
Yeah,
it does. So that's nine teams in
Pro Div now.
Pro.
10
in Div 1, 10 in Div 2, and 8 in Div 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Because I thought didn't Kabuki have a second team they were running this year?
They did, but they didn't end up putting it in. It was a last minute thing, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I can remember doing the draw with Mark, and they was definitely there. And then it wasn't until sort of the weekend of play or whatever that they pulled out.
I think it was the qualifying weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I think it was Kabuki Kitsune or whatever it is.
Yeah, Kitsune or however you say it,
It's Kitsune?
Kitsune?
Maybe Kitsune. If you're all trying to butcher a word, please say it right. My inner weave is calling to me there. Shush. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
This is turning out to be an interesting year already.
Yeah. What are the current standings for Pro Div? I'm gonna try and bring them up. Hang on.
I could probably tell you the top 3 teams off the top of my head if I remember correctly. It's Demons in the top spot. And then it's Midnight Kendo on second, and I believe
Outcast.
Is it Outcast or Aussie Leap third?
Outcast.
Outcast. Yeah.
And then it's
Demons is on 17-20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's your top 5 currently.
Yeah, and then Demons on 17-25.
Yeah, Demons had a wild run that first
month.
It was insane watching them. It was great.
Yeah. It's like the game started and it ended.
And what have you got in Div 1? Div 1, Insidious OG, right at the top of Div 1. Wow.
Yeah, I think they had both their teams at the top after...
Yeah, I think the results
Saturday,
from Saturday...
Yeah.
I think the Insidious Go team actually beat the OGs. I think I saw. If I saw that correctly.
Sounds like it was old as time, doesn't it, Zuggy?
Yeah.
When we used to, when we
it's
first
good
played.
when you've got two of the same team because you just back and forth. You've got that in-team rivalry where it's like we're better than you. We're gonna get you.
Our whole first year of playing, we beat Damage A.
Yeah,
that was our biggest flex.
yeah.
And then Nick last year rolled around and we just got ruffle stomped.
Oh, we got.
I mean, like, you know, shit happens.
No, it'll be a good year to see how that pans out because yeah, like that, like I said, that field at SSA. First time I saw it, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I won't lie.
Anybody supposed to get anywhere on that left side of that field?
I won't lie. I looked at the photos of the field. I was like, "This is fucking shit." That was my first opinion for it. And then I think it was like the first time I ever actually played on the field, which was like a training night. I was like, on second thought, it actually isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Why was I complaining again? I mean, like, I think it has its issues, but
every field does, man.
Yeah.
It's a field that can evolve.
It can. As long as you know the lines and you know where you can make the correct moves and when, the field can be played to your advantage very, very well.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, it's something that the whole team, especially my team, has been focusing on a lot. Is, you know, when you have certain players go to certain positions, that you can move to this spot when that happens, and when this happens, and when that happens. But it's just learning all of that process and keeping all that in the back of their head to be able to put that into action when you're actually on the field. And it's not an easy thing to do. I mean, I'm still getting caught out in places that I didn't think I could get caught out. But it's happening, and it is a field that is evolving. And as people play on it more and learn it more, it's going to be very, very tough competition come, probably round 4 or 5.
Well, this is where I'm hoping that after round 3 they change it. I want to see it change every 3 months, I reckon.
You don't want to play on it for a whole year?
No. I like, as much as I like the idea of playing on one field for a whole year, I think a changing field keeps teams on their toes. Yeah,
I agree.
Instead of playing the same field for a year and then just memorizing everything and then everything becomes stagnant, I would like to see the field change every 3 competitions or whatever for every 3 months. Just because then it will show team consistency, I reckon.
Yep.
Like the teams that are consistent with change and teams that can evolve, teams that can adapt. Instead of they know their lines, that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a bit biased towards changing.
I know we had this conversation with Mark on one of this. I think it was the pro qualifier actually. I think it got brought up in the chat. I think Mark, if I remember correctly, was saying that there might be a change this year, so it'll be like a 6-month change. I don't think
I don't
think he was planning on doing a 3-month.
Well, even if it's halfway through the season, I think that's still pretty good too.
I mean, don't quote me on that. I do just remember it kind of coming up in the chat, but yeah.
It would definitely throw something in the mix, come mid-season. Yeah,
I just think you can see team a difference in team, the skill level in teams better on an evolving field, which is why I do like hardcore a lot as well. I just wish it was a bit wider, but that field's hard enough to play as it is. And then with it changing every semis, it's just you don't really get a lot of time to adjust. So it's very much on the hit the ground running essentially, which is cool. It's cool.
What I love the most about hardcore is they everyone knows that they change it for the semifinals. So you see all the teams obviously trying to book in sort of after the last game before the semifinals to try and see if they can get that game in on that field because of the hardcore rules of you're not allowed on the field until you're playing. Like, how do you work out lines?
Yeah.
When you can't step onto that field, you know it's changed. You've seen the layout in their 3D rendering and stuff, but you're just staring at it going, okay, that's a cool picture, but until I'm actually standing on that field, looking down my barrel, I don't know where the lanes actually are, like all your lines and stuff. Like,
I mean, you can get a good guess, but it's not going to be the same as looking down your sight and actually seeing, okay, this is where I can be. This is how much I have to tuck in.
Yeah,
you know, from this angle, okay, that's how far my ass can stick out. Like, no.
If only there was an airsoft gel ball version of Guns Up.
Yeah.
Just get Kathy to do like a 3D, like those virtual those virtual walkthroughs they do for like houses and stuff. I just do one for each position. Just put the camera there so you can 360 it.
Kathy's just in the chat. Open field every 2 weeks. So
that's why I'm copying it this week.
Or use your free
COVID,
training
Kathy.
session. But I mean, obviously, if you work it out, they've worked it out that open field is the weekend that it changes.
Yeah.
Before the semis. So if you can get your team together.
Which was good for our team when they were going into hardcore last week, because we had a training session the night of Search and Destroy, and then we had the open field.
Yeah.
Literally, the open field happened just when they changed it. So the guys knew the layout already, and they had played on it, so they knew what the lines were, and I think that benefited them a lot going into that round.
Yeah, definitely.
I just liked playing on the field.
Just like shooting people that day.
I really do. Like,
I need to get out for a game.
You can't keep me away. I told myself, oh, I'm taking a break, and here I was last week. Yeah.
Oh, right.
For those who didn't know, I did end up going to AGBL, and I did end up playing.
Yeah.
I kept everyone suspense.
Who was it that fractured something at APGL? It was
Jade fractured her hand, and I have no idea how. Actually, I would love to know how. And
Jade, if you're in the chat, let us know how you fractured your hand.
And TJ also hurt himself, and I would like to know what he did too.
Dale has absolutely destroyed his knee.
I mean, like.
I love the guy, but watching him play...
Man took a risk. He took such a strong risk.
I mean, it paid off. They came first, but...
They did, but like, at what cost?
Oh, man.
Like...
Just pain. Pain all day. Every time I saw him coming off that break, hobbling to the pillar, I was like, bro... Stop.
I commend his efforts. Don't get me wrong. I commend his efforts, but... Bro, you should have just taken it easy. Like, it was very hard to watch you play, man, without just going, fuck, I hope you're alright. And he played Grand Final literally the week before, too.
Yeah.
Or like that same week. And it was just like, fuck.
It was mental. He just... The dedication. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Just...
a
sweet fill-in. I wonder who that is, Damien.
Yeah, I wonder.
Another one who really sent it on the weekend was Leo from Defiance Pure Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bit of a... Yeah, go on, Dodo.
So, actually, I heard Gel Ballistics played, and I heard Gel Ballistics did really, really well.
MVP.
I heard that she was the MVP of the day, and that's awesome to hear. I'm so like,
I've got to say,
loves Leo, but I have to give it to Gel Ballistics. Like Peter, from what I heard, like 3-time grab the flag, 3-time hang it against Slav Kings.
Yeah,
and I think she also got like a 3-man sweep on it as well, from what I heard. Like. That is a clutch and a half, and oh my god!
One thing I really want to say though is that it was so good seeing Peter out there on that field. Every time she stepped on that field, everyone in that arena got behind her. Everyone was cheering her on. Like it was. That's community right there. It was just so good to see everyone getting behind her because she does so much for us, and for her to step out there on a field and do what we do, it was so awesome to see. And I can't wait till next round, Peter. Please come back next round. We want you back again, and we want you to keep playing because it was awesome.
I would love to see any form of video from that day. If anyone had any footage, please, I want to see it.
Someone's got to have it. Someone's got to have it.
Surely.
Too many people run GoPros. There's got to be something.
Surely someone's got footage of Peter playing in that game specifically because, like, that's like when I heard of that, I was like, "Holy fucking shit, that is so cool!"
No, it was really good. It was really good to see her out there. It was absolutely awesome. Cannot wait to see her again next round.
Hopefully, come down next round just to watch her.
Yep.
Like, I like to try and get down. It's a long trip for me, unfortunately, but I do like to try and get down for the other divisions every now and again. Whether I'm making the excuse of I'm coming down to set up some cameras when really I'm just sitting up in the broadcast seat, just watching gameplay, talking to Mark. Speaking of which, Mark, Mark,
the man himself. Actually, one thing I do want to say thank you for as well is all the guys from North Queensland and South Australia, because if for those that weren't at Real Strike on Friday night, it was nuts. Dodo, you were there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I was there, and
12v12, full auto in the dead tunnel. 7v7s on the field. It was nuts.
I played the 7v7. I did not want to go into that corridor. I pussied out. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll just stick to out here where I can see everyone.
Isaac went in there. Isaac from DD, Ricky's best mate. He went in there with no shirt on for Ricky and just went for it. And he came out. He was covered. Oh, but credit to the kid though. He's got balls of steel. I tell you, he really does.
I wish I could have made it to Real Strike. It killed me. It killed me knowing that everyone was down from like North Queensland and stuff, and Central Queensland, and up from South Australia, and I'm sitting there at work. Like,
I just want to make a point of attention that I don't think a lot of people also knew that I was there, other than like a select few from like you guys from Diamond Dogs.
Yeah, well, you were set up with us anyway.
Like, when I stood on the field, I swear no one knew who I was. Kind of interesting. I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "This is really cool." No one knew who I was.
No one knows who I am.
I walked past Damo like 5 times, and he didn't even know it was me.
Well, apparently he's not playing for VK anymore because he put an AE jersey on.
Ooh.
Yeah,
but I'm also to like Damo who ran their AGBL. He didn't know it was me. I walked past him 5 times. and even at one point, I walked past a few damage members, and they didn't even know who I was.
What?
I'll tell you why right now. Because of my teal nose Proflex.
Yeah.
Because I didn't take it. I walked past. I still had it on. No one knew. I was like, "This is interesting."
Oh shit!
I was very shocked.
Well.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, I didn't see me at all. Ninja skills.
Ninja.
I literally, I dead eye stared at him as I walked past him several times as well, even without the mask.
I wish I could.
Knew who you were, though.
I reckon I could pull it off these days. If I changed my mask, I reckon I could do a dodo and ninja it.
Look, I didn't expect
I'd have to wear like a HK jersey or
accepted.
something like that. See if I could just sneak through without.
Look, it's not every day I can go by incognito. And I don't know. I get very happy when I don't get noticed sometimes. I'm like, please don't try.
Is that why you're all the way up the front with us at Real Strike?
Maybe.
Everyone was sitting down, all the one-shot crew guys sitting down there, and Dodo's just up with us at the front door, like...
I'm just like,
yeah.
Surely no one knows it's me, right?
Except like half the Diamond Dogs. No, but yeah, one-shot crew, Tegan's crew from Townsville, they were awesome. The South Australia guys,
it was who was there? Crimson Raiders. I think Joe Cartel was there. One shot.
Send It Squad. Send It Squad.
A few
came up also.
Ascendant was there. There was a new team as well. Haunted, I think. I can't remember. They had like a bluish teal. Fallen. That's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are. Sorry. Sorry
were
to
the
if they're
All-Stars
here.
team?
I don't know who they are.
They were
I
part of the
apologize.
All-Stars.
Yeah. Because Bubba from Mystic, he played with them at AGBL. And then he raced over to Real Strike and played with Mystic for the afternoon.
Jesus.
Yeah, he played 2 in one day.
Look, that's commitment.
Yeah, that is.
Fallen a Bundy boys. Okay, thank you very much, Damon. Thank you,
thank you, guys.
I had no idea who they were. I didn't want to be mean about it, but like I didn't want to sound mean anyway. But I'm like, who are these guys? I've never seen them before.
No, we should definitely get them down here more often. And it seems like they're a good bunch and a lot of fun to have a joke with.
I'm going to put this out there. Instead of everyone coming to us all the time, maybe we should do a little trippy trip up to Gladstone and stuff and play up there with all them.
100%.
It's only a 5-hour drive, bro. Like,
it's not that far when you think about it.
It's really
5 hours for you because you're on the north side.
Well, 6 hours for you. Like,
yeah.
even then, I could smash that out while you are all taking a nap in the back. Like, I've already got 4 boys ready to go. I need one more player for the next one up in Gladstone, and that 100% going for it.
Or surely you're going for the dub this time, right?
Shit, boy.
I still haven't been to South Australia yet. I really do want to go.
This is my problem, right? Because I've got Tegan from One Shot and that. Like, you coming up again this year, Zug? Like, I'd like to come back up to Townsville, but I also want to go to South Australia. And with fuel prices and everything at the moment, like, it's one or the other. I can't do both. Gladstone, on the other hand, like, as I said, 5-hour drive, I can cop that, especially if I've got a couple of boys in the car with me.
Yeah.
You know.
Record boys are supposed to be moving north?
Oh?
Huh?
But
Mac?
Moving north, Mac, or are you sending a few boys up?
Yeah.
Mac, I actually, Damo and I were talking about it, and if some of you boys, you want to come, Peter, 100%, Peter, you want to come up, do it. Like, when it all comes, like, we get all the dates and everything, 100%, come up. Like, it's going to be great.
I'll meet you there, because I get staff travel with work.
It's going to be off tap.
I get like $20 flights. Great.
Road trip north, Mac. Yeah, 100%. Let's get a couple of teams up there. Let's do it.
That'd be sick.
Do it.
I know a few of my boys would definitely be keen. They had a lot of fun with those guys. Yeah.
And this is the thing. I know it's hard for us to get, like, whole of one team together to go.
Yeah.
Let's do some all-star teams.
SEQ All-Stars.
SEQ All-Stars.
Yeah.
You know, or, you know, like the Speedsoft Disciples, or whatever it was we called ourselves when I went up to Townsville with the Hells Boys and the Gravediggers, you know, like, just put a couple of mixed teams together.
Fuck yeah.
We all just head up.
That'd be sick.
Damo, your next one could be pretty wild. There's a lot of people in the chat here saying that they're keen as shit for it, so...
Someone hire a bus, someone said.
Someone...
Bandage Cartel, yeah!
Zuggy, it's back. Bandage Cartel.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Speaking of nationals...
Actually, for that one, for Bandage Cartel, the reason, for people that don't know, Zuggy donked his head at Div 3, round 1.
Smallest bloody cut, right? Like, I leant down, grabbed one of my cables, stood up, the fire sprinkler just, like, cut me. And it was the smallest cut, but as soon as I hit it, I'm like going, ah! And then the blood's just trickling down my face. I'm like, oh, cool. I can remember looking from the streaming tower down into the field because everyone was on break, and one of the boys that was reffing just looked up and, shit, Zoogie, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just hit my head. They're like, get down from there, man. You can't be up there with the head. Oh, chill out. I'm fine.
He comes down. They're looking for a first aid kit because our team carries a med bag whenever we go to comp. Haley and Ryan on our team, they're both first aid trained, and we just said to Zuggy, "Get your ass over here and sit down." And Haley's wrapped a bandage around his head, similar to how he looked when he had tape around his head at the start of the stream. Literally, just a big bandage around his head, and he was all patched up after that. So now it's bandage cartel apparently.
Yeah. Haley even I can remember saying, "Oh, you should give me a little bow," and she legit, I had to keep on putting my finger there because she did a little bow for me. It was great.
I think I've got photos of that somewhere. I'll have to send them to you.
Damo, as soon as you've got dates for the next one, let me know, because I'm hoping it's not happening while my parents are over in Greece and stuff, because they're flying overseas in August, September. So, but I think you said it was on over September, October school holidays. So
It might work out for you.
it might work out.
Might, yeah.
I know they're back before the school holidays, so I'll get it sorted.
Yeah,
100% coming up. Already told the wife.
Does anybody have any questions for Stormbreaker? And does Stormbreaker do you have any questions for us or the chat?
15th or 22nd of May is next one up here.
That's
That's next.
That's a couple of weeks away.
That's it.
That's very soon.
Okay.
That's very soon. Yeah,
I may. We do them every 6 weeks.
Div 3 weekend, isn't it?
I think it is. I'm just checking.
I think so. They do them every 6 weeks, so yeah, it might fall on another pro div. I don't know.
15th, I don't think. I think the first. No, the first is not.
29th is pro div.
Oh, okay, so it's a week.
All right,
before.
so the 15th would be 14th and 15th would be first and second div.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah.
And then 21st, 22nd would be
Nothing.
juniors.
No, juniors would be on the 8th.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Problem is, it's my daughter's birthday.
No, bring her along. Bring her along. We can get her a gel ball cake. There we go. Peter's just confirmed it. Nothing on the 21st or the 22nd. Except Zuggy's daughter's birthday.
No, the 15th is my daughter's birthday.
Oh, we're sweet. Never mind.
So the weekend after, and it's also the weekend that my
Don't say your anniversary.
no, my teammates that would be able to come up don't work. So I'll get the money together. Let's do this.
There we go. Damo's already
do this.
confirmed it. Damo's already
21st, 22nd.
Locked it in.
If my wife is listening on the way home from work, I am sorry. I love you. I'm going away for a night or two.
And if my wife's listening,
I mean, she might want to come with, and we might have to take a couple of cars up. So, oh no! She's already locked in her night out. I can't. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh no!
It's the one thing I haven't put in my calendar.
You just played yourself.
Okay, so I cannot make the next one.
You just dumb fucked up.
Yeah, it's in the calendar now.
Oh, shit.
Man made a mistake. Man paid for mistake.
It is my mistake. Right?
Yep.
I
Oh, hey, we
forgot
weren't learning about it till now, so how can it be a mistake?
What the? It's a mistake. I knew about her night out. I just didn't put it in my calendar. So
One of my team just asked, "You reckon he'll be over the zinger by then, Captain?" Yes, I will be. Thank you. I'm not. I've barely got any symptoms. I mean, I'm still testing positive. I could walk out of the house and not be known to have COVID, but I'm not going to do that.
Clever.
I was the same, man. Like,
Peter's going to hook you up with a babysitter. We're sweet.
nah.
I bet you think they can disappear for a weekend.
Yep.
Nah, that's not fair on the wife. I promised her a night out with the girls, so
With the
You're a
girl.
good
for
husband.
me,
You're a
Damo,
good husband.
everyone else, 21st, 22nd, it's not pussy whipped. It's being a good husband that shares roles, man.
Who said that?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Bullshit,
Oh,
Dodo.
I can look at the innocent one.
No, it wasn't that. I just hadn't put it in the calendar yet, Alan. It's not that they weren't important enough. She knows that. We've got a lot that we put in our calendars with work, gel ball, cosplay, concerts, like just everything.
Oh man, you get really cute.
What a derail. I love it.
Maddie, you still,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember what Anakin was doing the other day, but no.
Just no.
Dude, he's a little monster, and nah.
Way to go, Ellen. Chuck a brother under the bus. Oh god.
Let's have a quick. We haven't actually talked about nationals yet.
I
No,
brought up
actually, we
briefly.
haven't. We actually
I
haven't.
brought
We
up
should wrap it
really
up with
briefly.
that.
Yeah. So like Wicked Day, good
It
charity.
was hot. It was really hot.
It was really hot. I feel bad because I feel like I didn't really mingle with everyone because I was just on for a game, come back off, sit under my shade, just like. I still ended up getting sunburnt, man. I was putting sunscreen on and everything. I still got sunburnt.
That's right. I was there.
Yeah.
After I was hard after.
Dodo was there, but no one saw that Dodo was there.
No,
Oh, I
people
knew-
knew.
I knew it was there.
People knew I was there. People knew. The moment I rocked up, they were like, "You said you weren't gonna be here," and I was like, "I did say that to throw you off." It failed hard.
Look, Maddie, I agree.
I agree.
I found it was hot for us down here. I get that you guys are from up north and you're used to hotter temperatures.
It was weird
but
for it to be that warm.
It was a weird hot for us
Yeah.
because there wasn't a lot of mugginess to it. It was just straight
dry.
heat.
It's just dry.
And it threw me off because my legs are literally, well, tan now, but they were pretty sunburnt the next day. And I didn't feel like when I was standing out there I was burning. But obviously I was, so...
I could say that I came away with no burns, and I felt pretty happy about that.
That's just UV hitting you a different way, though. Like,
Yeah.
you could have no heat at all,
Yeah.
but all the UV is what is going to burn you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was humid, Maddie. I drank a lot of water, but I don't feel like it was humid. Not like it is at work when I'm standing in front of the oven.
It honestly just
that's
felt
humid.
dry. It just felt dry, and I didn't like it.
But look, it was
yeah.
a wicked day.
Mm.
Absolutely wicked day. Valhalla's coming first. My boys, the G3 ball fondlers coming second, and I have got the biggest complaint ever about this, okay?
Here we go.
All I wanted when I realised that ball fondlers were in the top 3 was Mark Ryan. Mark Ryan is going to have to say ball fondlers. Then Damo announced it and said it, and Mark was just handing out the I know we've got a picture of Mark Ryan giving them their medals and stuff, and them having dicks all over them. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but their camo is a custom print, and it is all flaccid penises in greens and browns.
I can't say I've noticed it.
Well, look it up. Look it up. Just look for the ball fondlers stuff, and it is, once it's been pointed out, it is very obviously
Can't unsee it.
dicks.
Well, actually, on that thought, my missus did do this artwork for one of our gel ball buckets. Everyone knows this is the bucket of balls.
Oh my lord.
That's my wife's handiwork. She was bored at Real Strike one day and just decided to start painting the gel bucket.
We cannot.
And speaking of which, one of the guys was supposed to come by and get that earlier and take it to training, and they didn't.
worried about getting the spicy cough off you.
He had it 2 weeks ago. He'd be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with the missus. She had it 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
We also can't forget that Damage Cartel got best and fairest.
Yes.
Did see that.
I was very happy with that. I was like, made me feel good, man. Like every time I've gone to that comp, start of the day, I've said, yes, we want to win, but remember, this is a charity event.
Yeah.
No bullshit. This is a charity event. I don't want any crap going on. So
yeah.
I
think that's good. Like when you have a day like that, and there's no bullshit, there's no problems with refs or officials or anything like that. The day just runs really nice and smooth. Yeah.
And I mean, we had a rough day. We come in dead last.
You're dead last.
Dead last.
And then A just behind that.
No, it was...
No.
AE was third last. I
What?
believe.
I thought that was second last.
I thought that was third last.
Jesus.
I thought it was... Give me a second. Did see the points.
Sorry, I just saw Mark Eaton's comment. Oh, you motherfucker.
That's a great comment. I love it.
Yeah. AE was third last.
Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Wreck-It was 11th.
Wow.
So, like, it was a big shake-up. Damo's listing it out.
AE 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a big shake-up, you know. We had a lot of the bigger boys that we've done well in the past.
Yeah.
You know, Aussie Elites obviously won it. Wreck-It Crew has won it before.
Yep.
It was a big shake-up. And as I was saying to a lot of the guys, like, it's a game that we enjoy playing. I love doing full auto. But, like, Ball Fondlers and Fallen and, you know, the bloody Kamikaze Squirrels, all those guys from up north, they play full auto, like, constantly. So they know how to set up a blaster that might last them, or in Maddie's circumstance, just bring like all of the blasters and that one broke. On to the next one.
Just go to the next one.
You know, it was a really tough competition. It was a great competition. Yeah. Maddie, 10 mags minimum. When I was running my DSG, man, I 100% had 10 mags on me.
Yeah.
So, final 8 had 2 teams from each region, and the final 4 was 1 from each region.
Just reading that.
Just wild, absolutely wild, and
Very wild.
That's true nationals, like having like the top 4, 1 from each region, just battling it out. Like that's what nationals do. Yeah.
I've got to give props to the boys that I played with.
Yeah,
they've never played a full auto comp, and we made top 8.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy with that, honestly.
You played hard. Yeah.
I never played a full auto comp ever.
It's weird.
Dude,
It is really weird,
but it is fun. If you're running HBA, make sure you've got air for days because you're gonna need it.
I only went through like my 88 and a little bit of my 68, but I didn't really actually go that hard.
Yeah.
Like, well, I went hard, but like I didn't go through that much air. Ironically,
well, I don't know. Do you like obviously when you talk about a full auto comp, you'd be talking about speedball format, not CQB.
Yeah.
So Search and Destroy don't count.
No. I still need to play Search and Destroy.
It's a lot of fun.
you've been meaning to try and play that for ages, man.
My life is just hectic at the moment. Every time I'm like, I'm going to play this comp. Wait, no, I can't.
Honestly, we did it as a bit of fun. We just wanted to go there and have a bit of fun. Kathy, hate to put her on the spot, but she'd been hassling us for fucking ages to go and play it. Same with Speedball. And we just thought, you know what? stuff it, let's do it. We had one player get sick the day of, so we had to put put a different player in.
Yeah.
But like we went in there with no big expectations or anything, and just have a bit of fun. And I think it was probably the second or third last match. We asked Kathy, like we thought for sure we were like third or fourth.
Yeah.
We didn't think we were up there. And I've gone up to Kathy. I've gone, hey, how many games do we have to win this thing? She's like, you guys are actually winning. I'm like, excuse me? Like, we had no idea we were in that position, and it was literally came down to us and RPM. But the format and the way it works, it's objective based, and it was just something different to do. And I'm sure 90% of us would have started doing those casual games that were objective based. What Kathy and Toby have done is just taken it to the next level and put a competition and made it into one. The one thing I'm going to love seeing about that competition in the future is live stream. That competition live stream will be awesome.
100% keen on a live stream on that one.
Yeah.
Really want a live stream on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've even got, Iggy from Azriel's and Martin that used to work for Azriel's. They're both big milsimmers. I've been they're two people that, hey, you guys want to come and play Search and Destroy with us, and they were 100% keen, 100%. So I'm trying to work that out so we can all, get some other people. It's not just damage players, not just us speedy boy players. Let's get some actual milsim boys in and do some proper stuff. Keen for it, man. So keen for it.
Yeah. I just love the code on the bomb. I'm not going to say
it
straight.
Is it boobs or is it 6969?
It's boobs, I'm pretty sure.
No, 6969, then it reads boobies. It's typical Toby.
Yeah.
Look,
have to give a shout out to 11-year-old Seth. Flaggy for the Squirrels. Barely missed a grab all day. He was a beast, actually. Thinking about it, he was so small. He was just running straight into it, man.
Remind me of that kid last Nationals on MDK who was tall enough to stand behind the barriers.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to crouch. He was small enough he just fit behind the barriers perfectly. It was crazy. Do we have any questions? Any final questions? Anything at all?
I've got one.
Yes, shoot it.
How does everyone feel about Gel City's comps coming back up?
Keen.
Oh, I've never really played it. I played on their field, but I've never really played the comp itself. So I will hold my opinions until later.
Yeah.
They're taking away their grass now.
Yeah, I know Trick is actually looking at putting in a damage team this time. This
Ooh.
year. So, yeah.
I'm definitely keen to see how the floor goes. I heard somewhere that it's been epoxied. That's what I heard.
I did hear it had been epoxied.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
I mean, epoxy's great as long as they filled all the cracks in the concrete and that.
Yeah.
It'll be sweet, man. You'll be able to slide for days. You'll probably freak out if you see a crack if it's a clear epoxy. You'll be like, oh, God, what's that? You just slide over the top of it.
But there is one thing I think I would like to see different at Gel City, and that's the way the flag sits in the middle. I'd like to see it hung. I think that would change the dynamic of that game a tiny bit. I think right now it's just slide or die. And you get guys
break a hand,
or do who was it? I think it was Tony from Defiance.
Tony gave himself a concussion or something, didn't he?
Tony did that. Bryce from Kendo broke his finger.
Yeah.
Shin, I think, also broke a finger from Kabuki.
I think a lot of people have broken fingers because they both you got two people tug of war on either side.
Yeah,
if someone really yanks and you're holding that wrong, man, it's just going to snap a finger.
I think it was actually Danny from Outcast. We were up against them, and him and I were running X. And we actually both got the flag at the same time, and he put his feet up against the X and actually pulled my whole arm over. So that was It's on the stream, but my arm just goes completely over, and I had to let go.
I mean, imagine if you were holding sort of that way, and your arm went up and over.
Yeah, it's
and just snap your.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, it's one thing that people need to think about. Like, I get that you want the flag. I get that it's a competition. But think about the person on the other end of that flag, because you could severely hurt someone if you're anchoring with your feet and pulling like that.
Oh,
Mike was saying that they have a door you can kick in and breach.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos I've seen getting around to that.
Oh,
but one thing I would ask that they change is please don't make just grabbing the flag once you win the game. Like that was another thing. Like the points for grabbing a flag were ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
So if they change that, I think it'd be also enjoyable to watch.
Well,
and maybe play as well.
In saying that, I can't remember who we went up against last year, but it was late last year when we played Gel City as the Diamond Dogs. We didn't even go for the flag, and we still ended up getting more points than the other team. I can't remember what team we were playing, but I know we came out better because we actually still had 5 players in, and all of theirs were gone, even though they still got the first flag. So it is possible to win a 3-match game without even grabbing a flag.
But it's significantly harder than it should be.
Yep.
I feel like because that's where a lot of the injuries I think came from as well last year, was like people just having to go for the flag because it was make or break any game.
Yep,
like,
exactly.
If you got the first flag in one game, you essentially had won the game.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
My opinion, so I don't know how anyone else feel about it, but that's my strong opinion on it, that a flag should be worth a lot of points, but it should not make or break the very first round.
100%.
So I agree. That's my opinion on that.
Leo,
how you feeling, bud?
There was another question from Damo.
Yeah.
Am I going to be permanently on Midnight Kendo? Look, at this stage, I'm still a part of no one. Until I announce something or a team announces anything, I am a part of no teams. I will make that clear right now.
Yep.
Well, AGBL was just me helping out friends. Straight up. I was there because they needed people, and I put my hand up. So, very last minute decision, but I'm glad I did play. So, because I haven't played in like 5 months, like a competition.
Michael just came in. Opinions on NSL.
I love it. I was reserved.
So was I.
I watched the first Pro Div, and the more I watched it, the more it made sense, the more I enjoyed it. It's just another form of speedball.
And it's the same. Like, it's exactly what we were just talking about, you know? Like, yes, the point system with Gel City being more weighted towards a flag. That is their point system. That's their game. Hardcore's got their point system. That's their game. You know, the AGBL and stuff, they've got their point system. One Shot, they've got their system. Like, I would rather have every single one of these comps running different rule sets than everyone running the exact same rule set, because I would get bored so quickly.
Yeah.
And if we get NSL in Australia 100%, I'm coming back to play.
Look,
I don't know.
I can't fault it. Like, it's good because I don't like NFL, and it reminds me of NFL. I hate NFL. But the way this is run is better than NFL. Because you have an attacking team and a defending team if you choose to.
Yes.
And that means your player pool can go up to 12.
Which is massive.
That is cool. And then the build of strategies around, you need, like, the points for the flag are critical. And the way that they did it is perfect, in my opinion. Like, you don't have a lot of time if you wipe out all the bodies. You need to play it smart. You need to get that flag up there. You got to protect your flag runner. Like, there's so much to it. And then your attack could just end like that if defenders grab the flag. And defenders are more aggressive than attackers.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be careful of that.
Do you think we'll get to a point here in Australia where we'll see 2 different comps at Real Strike, whereas one is NSL based and one is the normal SpeakyB format?
I reckon so.
You reckon?
They've got the space to be able to do it. They've got I mean, obviously, you need to sort of mark out the field a bit with NSL, but once it's marked out, it doesn't affect normal SpeedQB. So
Yeah.
there's no reason why we can't do both. Apart from obviously nearly every weekend being stacked with
Look, it gets a bit
the
ridiculous.
division. So
Yeah. But it just depends. There might be those teams who have big numbers of players who want to go and do NSL rather than the SpeedQB format, and you might get a few going to that direction. You never know.
yeah.
Oh, I think it also caters to like all the teams who have more than one team.
Yeah, 100%.
I reckon that is one of my favorite things about it. Is like if you've got more than enough, you have more than enough players, you can make two good teams for specializing in attacking and defending.
Yeah. 100%.
So I think that's pretty cool because I believe that's what Reapers did. Reapers got like 3 teams now. It evolved into one team, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, Damage could literally roll our Damage 2 and Damage A together for one solid team of attackers and defenders.
Yeah,
100% would be down for that. Just being able to sit on the sidelines and do the attack defend style of gameplay. Like, I 100% want to play this so bad after watching the stream. Yeah.
Well, maybe with all the borders opening up, maybe we should put out the call to Bert and the guys in Europe to do like a exhibition down here.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Mark Eaton.
I don't want to talk about too much, but I've been in contact with a few people overseas. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
People jumping in.
I'm not gonna elaborate any more than that until further notice.
No, that's all right.
Hey, Haley.
Yeah, my cat.
Yeah.
Hey, Haley.
We also got Tim's here as well. How you going, guys?
But
But
you want is your 1v1 guy.
I can't speak on this one.
You can't.
I can't, but I'm sure other people can.
My 1v1 guy, hands down, is my ring bearer Ryan. He's the DD ring bearer. He's got 2 dual soft rings at the moment. Hands down, he'll take anyone on a 1v1.
Impressive.
He will take a challenge.
Male auto brides don't count it. What do you mean? What? Where did that come from? That was very left field.
That was good.
Oh,
wow.
You know what? Fuck it. I am my own 1v1 guy.
Tim Ives, he wants to 1v1 Ryan. Let's make it happen.
Did we just get a dual soft bloody?
I don't know. He's got to put it in Dualsoft. I can't organise shit.
I'm pretty sure it's just been announced here. So if Dale's here, or I'm pretty sure I saw Rico's here. There you go.
Yeah, Rico's in here.
They can officiate it. Done. My job here is done.
Hang on. Hang on, Tim, have you got a ring? He's probably got coins though. Tim, you got rings and coins?
I lost a silver at Nationals the other day.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I put a silver down on the Cartel v Cartel game. So, Davo was pushing for other stuff, like Omen. He was like, "Oh, what else does this mean? With the Cartel name, do we have to do?"
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, man! I'm just putting a coin down. You have to go talk to Trick about that sort of shit. I'm not fucking putting any of that on the line.
Oh god.
Oh my lord.
Anything else? What do we got?
I don't think we've got any more questions at this stage.
Be that done.
Any final questions before we wrap this up? That was really dumb.
Other than that, it's been absolutely fun hanging out with you boys and everyone else here.
Great, man.
Oh, likewise.
Yeah.
It's been a good stream. Bit of fun
It
stream.
has. Bit of a fun, yeah. It was a very fun start.
Look, pre-show we don't talk about what happened in pre-show stays in pre-show.
This is what he was saying before I taped my face.
Yeah, that's what
I was literally just saying what happens in pre-show stays in pre-show, Zuggy, and you just went ahead and did that.
I was trying to glue this up on my
He literally,
face.
have you still got the glue? Show them the glue that something was growing out of, please.
Oh, the
white glue stick. There's this white glue stick, and literally it looked like something was growing inside it. And he's got this purple one as well. Oh. Sorry,
No,
Dodo. I know what the rules were, but we have to. People have
So
to.
the purple one was fine. It was fine. It was purple. This one, I like opened it up. I'm like, yeah, look at, like
It's got something
it's-
growing in there.
Turn
Turn it.
Like
No, it's not even on the camera.
no,
it is for them.
Oh.
Like, look at that. Why
yeah,
is
that's-
it black? What is that?
Michael, it's all good. More questions you ask us is always good. Like we like
Yeah.
questions here.
Yeah.
Alan,
100%.
I'm pretty sure we're all wearing pants here. If you really want, I can stand up. Like, I know apparently everyone's got a fascination of me, like, wanting to know if I'm wearing pants or not, which is really weird, but, you know.
I have pants on, but they're not normal pants. They're PJs because I've been in ISO, so I'm not. Yeah,
Pants are pants. Jeff,
there you go.
in case
Touchdown.
in case you did miss, Damage Cartel ranked at the bottom of the ratings for last comp, and Midnight Kendo plays 7th. So, and anything
Ooh.
else?
There we go,
and
Mark.
As soon
as the
is running smoothly for SpeakQB this year, NSL will be worked on, and we'll introduce it this year. Let's get it done.
Oh,
I'm keen to give it a go.
Yeah.
I'm not completely sold on the idea yet, but I'm keen. I'll try anything once.
I want to play it. As I said, I watched the original stream with all the talk of the rule set and everything like that, and then to actually watch it the other weekend. Like, I watched it after the fact, but
Yeah.
still watched it. Yeah, I'm 100% down for it. I'm so keen. The AGBL, yeah, we talked about AGBL.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah, it was good, man. Wicked day. Absolutely wicked day. Congratulations again to the teams.
Also, for speaking, I would love to see the format that they ran last year with like 10-minute continuous games on a split deck. I think that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
See which teams have the endurance capacity.
Yeah.
There's so many things that factor into playing, and my very brief time playing like NXL so far this year in my first paintball comp, playing I think it was 5 minutes continuous games, for 5 minutes, with a split deck really showed me it's more intense that way than just playing 3 rounds.
Yeah,
it is so intense. Like, oh my god. Like, you know the pressure's on, because if you take the first point, you could literally just play defense the entire time, and then they have to come to you, or you could play offensive. I like timed format because because it shows, I guess, progression of a team more. I feel, and it can also make for a great comeback story.
Yeah,
like, anything can happen in 10 minutes. A team could be winning, and then all of a sudden just start losing.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. I love it so much.
Even Rico agrees. Rico, yeah. He's like, yes, Pro Div needs to be 10-minute format.
I reckon it would just show so much more, in my opinion. That is purely my opinion. Yeah. And it definitely is a real indicator where teams are at. But also, the problem with it is it would have to go over 2 days.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I don't think anyone's really prepared to do.
Yeah.
Look at Haley's just gone, Sean can't run for 10 minutes. Thanks, Haley. Thanks.
Just going back to Jeff's question from earlier, asking about how the AGBL... I misread. He was like how it rates as a national competition. Right? They're asking, is the AGBL a good national comp, or would you rather a semi comp as national? This is what Jeff is getting at. I would rather a full auto comp, simply because a lot of you boys up north, especially Townsville, Cairns, Gladstone, Bundy, all you guys, you play full auto all the time, and full auto is a game where, you could do up a blaster to do 50 rounds a second and absolutely nail people dumping mags. But you can also easily go out and buy a stock SLR, slap a hop up on it, and run that if you need it as a backup. Like, anyone can play that, and I feel that is a better option rather than having to get people to semi-lock their blasters, make sure you're not double feeding, get all that sort of stuff in there. It makes it a lot harder for people to be able to join in on the national sport. So I would rather it stay full auto.
I reckon if you're doing full auto, you need to cap the RPS.
Yeah, 100%. And your mags. Mag and RPS.
I just think RPS needs to be dialed down a little bit.
No.
But other than that, I don't have an issue with the full auto comp.
No. RPS
I can't really comment too much.
Because this is the thing, right? You up your RPS and it means you're going through mags quicker. If you're heavy on the trigger, that's... You just got to look at me playing the other day. Like, it would just... bat, like every 2 seconds, like especially in the Gel Cartel game, I was literally standing there, one mag, another mag, just dropping them. I can remember screaming out to whoever it was from Gel Cartel in the castle, like, I'm going through all these, I got 10 mags, buddy, I'm going through all these, bat.
Yeah,
it was so much easier for me to just run out of gels, and then they would have just ran up on me. I feel it's a personal choice. If you want to run high rate of fire, you better be ready to run out of gels because it's going to happen, or you're going to be standing there filling mags like crazy, trying to get back out on the field in time.
Yeah, I can't comment too much on the full auto comp side of things. I never played a full auto comp. I've only ever been exposed to semi-auto only. But on the comment of the double feeding thing there, Zuggy, like, I think that comes down to also the skill of your builder who's doing your blasters as well. I mean, for sure, like, I've built a fair few of the blasters for the team, and some of them have double fed. And for me as a builder, I've had to take them apart and go through them meticulously to figure out what was wrong and why it was double feeding. And for something so simple in one of our teammates' blasters is that the whole engine didn't even pick up on it. It was actually moving back and forth in the gearbox like this. Yeah, it's just something simple like that.
So Shaka obviously builds all mine, right? I was having real issues with double feeding last year, and it came down to the nozzle that he'd put on were ones that they had gotten in that were supposed to be a certain hardness, but for some reason they sent a softer one and he didn't pick up on it until like way down the line because he was struggling. Why is this double feeding? Why is it double feeding? Because I was getting 4 to 5 double feeds a mag. Like, it was bad. And no matter what I did, adjusting the TPs, all the rest, I just could not get it out. And then he finally turned around and went, This nozzle's shit.
That's what I use now.
War interest?
No, they are Kathy and Toby's HSG.
Oh, right.
Cannot fault them.
Yeah.
Cannot fault them. Yeah. Absolutely love them.
Oh, Damo agrees with me.
Oh.
Personally, I prefer around 25 to 30 and a constant stream rather than 50 and a mag change all the time.
Yeah, but that's his personally. If you read up from there,
I know.
You want RPS.
I know.
You mag change more often. Use more.
He agrees with me.
He agrees with me.
He agrees with me. That's what matters right now. He agrees with me. Someone's on my side.
Look, and this is the other thing. You go high rate of fire. You've also got the problem that I ran into the other day. My DSG went that wild with me running it all day that I had literally shaken the screws out of the gearbox, so it had started coming apart this way, snapped an M170 spring clean in, like, just big chunk off it, gone, popped my MOSFET board off.
Oh.
I had... DSGs are violent things. They do not like full auto for that much of a day. I knew that was going to happen, though. My Raptor unfortunately went down. The MOSFET actually carked it. So it was an old Levy. I'd had it for 2 years. The sector switch is actually gone. So, yeah. but yeah.
All right, well... Unfortunately, guys,
You gonna
Mrs.
get
is
going?
getting up me. I've got to cook some dinner.
Yep, that's fine.
Hey,
mate.
That works out perfectly, I think.
This has been so much fun. I'm not going to lie. And if you guys will have me back one day, I'd love to come back again because
100%.
Yeah,
I'd love to have
definitely.
you back on, man.
Most
definitely a lot of fun.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, where can they find you? Where can they find you?
Yeah.
Yes, diamond.dogs.sqb on Instagram. Find all of us there, our whole team. I think we're up to, God, we've got 15 or 16 in the team now. All really good guys. We're always out at casuals. Div 2 and Div 3 we're mainly in. We're doing Search and Destroy, doing Hardcore Speedball, SSA. Really good, fun, friendly bunch of people. Come on up, have a chat to us all. We're always up for a good time. We're always sending the positive vibes. So, yeah,
Just patching
come and
people up.
come and hang out with us.
And to everyone at home, have a happy and safe
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Stay
Go
safe.
Go and buy those.
Stay
hot
safe and
cross
don't get the
buns.
spicy cough.
Yeah.
That too. Don't end up like this guy.
Yeah, don't know what you mean, please.
All right.
See everyone.
Cheers, everyone. We'll see you
Bye.
next week.